Hello, the Divine Code reading for January 30th, pages 473 and 474. We are in the chapter Categories of Sexual Partners and Sexual Acts that are Forbidden. Continuing in topic 1. Although all the above forbidden relations that are referred to in the cited verse, therefore a man shall leave his father, are mentioned there in reference to a man, and the same prohibitions apply to women as well. As the verse concludes, and they shall become one flesh, in which women are included. It's Tractate Sanhedrin 57b. So even though all the relations that are described in Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 are referring to he shall leave, they also refer to a woman, that she shall leave. Therefore, Gentile women are forbidden to have relations with her stepson, even though she is widowed or divorced from his father, her son, any man other than her husband, if she is married, an animal, or her full brother or half-brother from her mother. The same precepts apply to those forbidden relations for a woman as for a man. Topic number 2. A Gentile man is liable for relations with his mother. This applies even if she is not married to her father, or even was married to his, or never was married to his father. For example, if she was conceived from his mother being seduced or raped by the father. Rambam Laws of Kings 9:6. So the technical reason why it is forbidden for a man with his mother is because of the relationship with the father. The man's father's mother was, because of the relationship with the father, the mother with the father, therefore it is forbidden, even if the relationship was as shallow as a one-night stand or a rape. It would still be forbidden for a man with his mother. Topic number 3. A Gentile man is liable for relations with a woman if she has ever been his father's wife, even if she is not his mother. This prohibition continues under all circumstances, including after his father's death. That's also the Rambam, the Laws of Kings 9:6. Or after she was divorced from his father, Rabbi Yochanan Sharif, Mitzvot Hashem, page 392. Even if his father later died, or if she remarried and had the relations would also be forbidden as adultery. The woman remains forbidden to him for her entire life. Based on the explanation of topic 114 below, a Gentile man is also liable for a capital sin if he has anal intercourse, that's referred to as abnormal relations, with a woman who has been his father's wife, unlike the case of committing the sin of adultery with a Gentile wife of another man by abnormal relations, for which a Gentile man is not liable to capital punishment. All other forbidden relations in topic 1 apply either for normal or abnormal intercourse. This prohibition remains in effect even after one's father's ex-wife remarried. So in some cases, abnormal relations, that's a euphemism for anal intercourse, is forbidden. In other cases, it's still forbidden, but it's not on the level of a capital offense. It would still be forbidden, and governments can decide how they're going to deal with such extreme behavior. But regarding the wife or former wife of a father who is no longer the wife and is not the mother of the person, that wife would still, or former wife would still be forbidden to the son. The designation of a woman as a father's wife applies only after she actually became married to the father, as marriage is defined in chapter 3 below. And the definition of marriage would be very important in this, because adultery is a major part of the prohibition against sexual forbidden relations, and therefore it has to be clearly defined what marriage is. In this context, the marriage bond of husband and wife between Gentiles is established when the father and the woman have normal sexual relations with the intention to consummate a marriage relationship. Rambam on Tractate Yevamot 98a, Sefer HaChinuch Commandment 191. So there has to be an intention. The basic short version of what marriage involves. There has to be the marital relations. That's through normal marital relations, and it has to be with the intention. Both partners have to have the intention that they are consummating a marriage, and that's considered when the two people are considered married. Is from that point. However, a Gentile woman does not become designated as a father's wife if they did not intentionally consummate a marriage bond through normal relations. This applies, for example, if they only had abnormal relations if they had normal relations but only for promiscuity but never for marriage, or if the woman was forced by rape or seduction. Rambam laws of forbidden sexual relations 2:4 and 2:11. So if they did not intend to get married, or they did not have normal marital relations, and that would not intending to get married would also include the rape and seduction, or just the being promiscuous with each other without the intention of marriage. That's none of those would be considered them being married. In these cases, the woman does not become the father's wife, and she is permitted to marry the man's son. Any female domestic partner of a man's father has the same status regarding forbidden relations as a wife with a formal marriage contract. From Parshas Devorim, page 7 and 20, a Gentile man is liable for adultery through relations with another man's concubine, as he would be through relations with another man's fully married wife. See topic 4:10 below. In Torah law, a concubine, or plishus in Hebrew, is a woman who establishes her home with a man and engages in marital relations with him, but without the formal marriage contract or secular marriage license. So with it, this is a difference between the Jewish law and the non-Jewish law. In the Jewish law, there's a formal contract that's written up. The major part of the marriage, establishment of the marriage. And also there's a formal divorce contract that would be written up that would end the marriage. In Gentile law, that does not exist. It can be instituted by a local government, and then the local government, the local customs would be part of whether or not it is understood a person is married. But in the basic Noahide law, in the basic law for non-Jews, what is involved is that the woman and man establish a home and they have marital relations with the intention of being married, and that's basically the basic law involved in. So whether or not they have a formal legal contract would not be a critical difference about whether or not a person is considered married in the Noahide law, unless the local government requires it. But that would be in addition to the basic law, the basic Torah law for non-Jews. So if the father has a concubine, which is considered a non-formal, without the contract, domestic partner with a woman, she would be forbidden to the son as the same as if she was married to the father. Thank you.